Friends, denizens of the internet, hello, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Get Even over here at Lost Time Gaming. I am Devo. We are jumping back into the shoes of Coal Black. When we last left off, suffice to say, cards were turned over, betrayals were made well known, and yeah, my guess of everybody kind of sucks, and nobody is really redeemable is kind of it's kind of true. It's not as definitively true as I would like, but
This memory looks to be unstable. Disrupt it as little as possible, Black. Don't go in all guns blazing.
Well, how about you make stealth sections that aren't terrible, then? I guess because we're playing through, like, the mind of someone else, we could just say, Coal Black's memory has terrible stealth sections, but in reality, somebody developed this game and made terrible stealth sections. Just throwing that out there. Okay, great. So right at the door, we've got a questionable section here. Yep, just go right over here. Excellent. Oh yeah, by the way, our objective is reach Roger Howard, right? And it's like, oh, okay. The map, for some reason they thought I needed to be able to zoom in this far, but only zoom out this far. I don't get how that works. To be fair, I don't get how a lot of this works, because there is a lot of like pseudo-modern technology in here that sort of exists, but really doesn't. So knowing how this stuff works isn't really, what is that? Is that the end of the universe over there? It might be. I think we have to take the long way here. All I know is this story is rapidly approaching a breaking point. Oh, nope. Again, worst map design ever. There's clearly a path here, but no. We can't bother having the fencing be in the map. What are you, crazy? We've mapped the exact curvature and front face of this little like rock seam, but oh, we can't be bothered. Oh no, we didn't, because look, I'm just gonna walk right over this here. I don't just weird decisions made by the people who made this game. And again, I don't know. Oh, hi buddy. I don't know if that's a if it was a crunch for time or what, but strange choices were made here. I'm gonna guess that the game doesn't want me to circle around to the right of this guy. Oh, and apparently somebody sees me. Yep. That guy saw me from hundreds of feet away. Now, to be fair, that's a realistic use of vision. Games usually don't have that, especially when they're stealth sections, where it's like, oh yeah, you're 20 feet away. There's no way that guy saw you. But it's like, dude, you realize eyes see a lot further than that, right? Now, I'm gonna try to go this way, but something tells me I'm not gonna be able to. Rather, this guy's gonna see me. Let's see, he looks to the left, he looks straight ahead, looks to the right for the splittest of seconds, and then he looks hard left, so we go down. Well, I think we pulled it off. I'm not really sure how we pulled that off, but pull it off we did. Now, normally, in this game with stealth, I would use this opportunity to knock this guy unconscious, but the game does not differentiate stealth attacks from murdering people, so yeah, we can't do that. I mean, we can. I can pull out a gun and shoot this guy in the back of the head, but trying to be nice for what's his name that's got us trapped in here against our will. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I like how for some reason this guy's icon no longer shows me his field of vision too. That's pretty sweet. Like, yeah, obviously I could see it, but yeah, there was no way I was getting around that guy. Yeah, to be fair, I tried to get around that, but you know, it's just a really weird design, like world building. You put me in this big open area, which, you know, on second viewing is neither big nor open. I mean, it's open in the sense of the word that, like, you know, it's It is a lightly forested area, but it's not open due to the fact that
You're hiding something from me, Black.
Yes, I am.
And I will find out what.
I'm not hiding anything.
You still take me for a fool. Look how many mercenaries there are, Black. A memory will only seek to protect itself in this manner if its owner doesn't want it to be examined.
Oh, so you're saying we can blame Cole for this? Yeah, I'd like to. There we go. Nice. I was gonna say, so apparently all of the guys with guns here are Cole's fault, because he's trying to not get found out. One of the really annoying things is that to use the map, you have to stop using your ability to make things that create cover, which is just outrageous. Why would you... Oh, and another thing I love is that you can't access the phone if you're too close to something. Why? Well, I don't know. Somebody made a decision there that was not me. Nice. The old box in the middle of nowhere. Although, to be fair, we're kind of encroaching like Inception levels here of like these aren't really people.
No way I imagined that.
They're like projections of people.
Contact. Fire.
Yep, and there goes stealth. Yeah, this I played a lot of games that use varying levels of stealth over the years, and this is probably going to be the worst implementation of stealth I've ever seen in a video game. And I played like the old school like Prince of Persia's and Thief and all that stuff where it's just like, oh man, they just were kind of feeling out what they wanted to do with stealth back then. But this doesn't get that excuse because guess what? Stealth games have been around for a long time. You know what? I'm done with this. I just really don't have time for this nonsense.
Typical Black. I should have learned by now you're incapable of using subtlety.
Oh man, I'm just trying to aim down the sights and it's like, nope, because you have to have a camera attached to it. Yeah, pretense of stealth is now gone. Ooh, that'll work. Get this guy ruining my jive over here. Bang! There you go.
Typical Black. I should have learned by Black. You are supposed to
Now it's like, yeah, the game doesn't even know what it wants to do. Want to be a run and gun? Want to be the worst stealth game ever invented? Oh, there's a guy over there, too. I honestly, I cannot fathom what they wanted you to do here. And at the end of the day, if I have complaints about this game, when I cap off my thoughts at the end like I normally would, it's gonna be how terrible the stealth is in this game. Because it is just atrociously bad. Now, as a person who does not design games for a living, I've dabbled with developer kits, and I've used Unity to a certain extent. I played around in the Unreal editor. I even had a long-standing project I was making with RPG Maker, but for the longest time, I just don't get some of the choices people make. Because why? Are you invulnerable? Are you literally invulnerable to all bullets? I don't. Wow.
Typical Black. I should have learned by now you're incapable of using subtlety.
You know what I like is that every single enemy in the map knows exactly where I am after one shot. Now, I would grant you, like, there would not only be a cause of alarm, but also a shout of like warning or danger when somebody gets shot in like a group of guys, but to think that every single one of them would hear me without question or fail, without even the second of hesitation, is just outrageous. Now, I, for one, honestly, I got no idea what the game expects me to do here. Like, obviously, you know, stealth through this area and make it to the next whatever checkpoint. But I don't see how I'm supposed to do that. Yeah, alright, you know what? This is so awful. I'm gonna skip this section. And by skip, I mean I'm going to begrudgingly do it, and I'll be back once I get through it, because this is just terrible right now. Okay, I think I got it. And by got it, I mean crap. That's a crap. Ah, crap. Alright, well... Oh, this doesn't just... No, I was gonna say, that doesn't just open by chance, does it? It does not. Oh, good, and there's no discernible way to... you gotta be kidding me, man. Alright, so now we got bonus conundrum here. Not only did we have to do some of the most hilariously unorthodox sneaking ever to get over here, but there's a number lock on this door with no numbers. I don't have the numbers, is the long and short of it. And thankfully, because the map zooms to nowhere, I don't even have the slightest idea of where to look for numbers. You know, clearly I'm looking for some sort of, you know, picture or a little memo or something along those lines. And the map is completely useless. As fun as it is, it's nice, but it's useless. I basically took a left kind of slanting path, but in actuality, I fear that the password or passcode or whatever you would prefer to call it is somewhere in one of these empty out buildings or something along the lines of I have to make something appear and then that might have a passcode attached to it. Now the real question is, oh wait, why is there a big opening there and a locked number? You know what? I'm not asking questions anymore. Just let's move on. Oh, good. Burning barrels, always fun. It's only minor hazardous to our health. Breathe in the burning barrel fumes, which is almost certainly trash. Oh, I got a new text. Feeling vengeful, Mr. Black? I can indulge you or destroy you. Okay, well, why you gotta be so harsh about it? You know, I'm pretty agitated about how crappy the stealth sections are in this game. You don't see me threatening to destroy people. I mean, not yet. Let's give it some time. Why is there a portal back to the Mine Palace there? And why does it sound like in the soundtrack that's, you know, kind of playing in the background right now, why does it sound like there's a train horn? Like the part of the backing music is like a wailful train horn. And if you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I mean, I assume we're looking for a 4-digit number combination, or, well, I assume 4 because that's usually what games do with a number combination. But we're looking for some sort of combination of numbers. More than one, I'd wager. You're not going to put a number lock on a door for one number. It's like, what's the code for the back door? Oh, it's 7. Wait, just 7? Yes. Just 7. Yeah, I forgot. Coal Black does not possess the ability to leap or fall over a small ledge or anything of that nature. Yep, just kind of wandering around now. And there's nothing up here. And if you're watching this Let's Play and you're thinking that, you know, I'm kind of being a little overly critical of this game, I have made sure to go out of my way at every turn to give this game the benefit of the doubt. Now, while this game wasn't produced by, or this game was not developed by Bandai Namco, it in fact was produced by them, which means they had more than enough capital and resources to assist the developers in any way they needed to be. And what they produced was so awesome at the onset. And the further we've gone, like, there has been cool things that's occurred beyond that, but so much bad has just overtopped that. As the further we go, the more confusing, poor design choices, bad stealth sections. It's just like somebody signed off on this. Like, I would have loved to see what the QA person who tested this section was like, you know, writing up a report about the fun factor of this section, or the ease of use of how to get from the start to finish of this section of the game, and like what they wrote in their report for their quality assurance, because somebody had to, right? Like, you don't just make a game and then not QA test it. Well, I mean, you do. They call it, AAA companies call it early access now. But besides that, as you can see, the way behind us is closed. So, if I wasn't confused before, oh boy, am I confused now. I'm like super confused now, if that's a thing. Can I climb this little wedge here? No. That's right, Coal Black, although he's a mercenary BA, he cannot climb a small ledge under any circumstances. Maybe I'm just trying to get past this little section here. Trying to go around the, oh, yeah, maybe I just need to fall. I saw that before and was confused as to what it was for, but apparently that whole area we were just in was just to get us to go here. Or rather, to go through it. I'm confused. Then what was the point of that locked door? What's the point of not shooting people or shooting people? I don't know. To be fair, you know, sometimes I like when a game raises more questions than it gives answers. Not when the questions are basic game design choices. You know, I want to question things about the story, and the story has been kind of original, so to speak, in this game, and that's been great, but like every other aspect of it is just becoming more of a trudge the further we go, and that's really a shame, because like I said, original stories are fun and awesome, and they're really kind of hard to come by nowadays. So, and I'm dead. Nope. Okay, good. Yep, now I'm dead. And every guy in the map instantly knows where I am. Hilarious. Now again, you could argue that these aren't people, these aren't guys, you know, air quotes per se. These are you know, mental projections from Cole trying to slow down him being forced to reveal something. And I would respond with, that's stupid. When we're talking something about like a guy being forced to remember something he doesn't want, so therefore he's creating mental projections of mercenaries in his head to kill him, that you just, the mental arithmetic required to get around that is just outrageous. Like, what's the point of having this big open area when it's all meaningless? Like, this isn't a real place. These aren't real guys. None of this is even remotely real. Oh, and those guys all of a sudden decide they're going to split up. Oh, that's fun. Okay, looks like that guy's staying there. Neither of these other two guys have visual cones of any kind. They're walking around totally blind. See that guy? No vision cone there. He simply cannot see. Okay, I believe that. Oh wait, no, the other thing. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe any of this, to be honest. That and the fact that, like, normally in a game when you can't crouch or, you know, you don't have any real mobility, you're not usually tasked with sneaking around people. Oh, hi. Yeah, you didn't see me. No way you saw me. You can tell there's somebody walking around at 100 feet, but not walking right past you. Okay, so we're here now. Where's here? I don't know. There's a building over there. Maybe that's important. Now that's kind of really, you know, I have a lot of complaints about the stealth in this game, but like the main pet peeve I have at this point is, what am I doing? Reach Roger Howard. What is, like, yeah, you say that, but like, what does that even mean? Clearly he's a dude and is somewhere. Somewhere where? Reach Roger Howard, what? In like a mercenary camp, a building, a tent. You know, where is Roger Howard? Why is my objective to reach him and I don't even know where he is? So many questions, and the answers are, well, I don't know. It's like you're asking like a teenager why they didn't do their homework. I don't know. And I know that because I used to say that all the time, and it was just as a BS excuse then as it is now. I mean, I'm sure being that this is a game and not a teenager not doing their homework, their reasoning would be, oh, reasons. You know, just shut up and enjoy the lore. And it's like, no. Nope. This game costs money. If this game was free, sure, I'd shut right up. This game is not free. And to be fair, you know, even under the $10 price point, like, I usually give games the full benefit of the doubt, even if they're terrible. Like, if I play a game and it's like $4 and it's just awful, it's like, yeah, it was $4. This was not $4. It wasn't even close to $4. I wanna say it was like, you know, maybe add $10 to that, and maybe that's what it was. But again, I don't want to make the price of the game a contentious point, but it's just one of those things, like, you know, the more expensive a game is, the more I'm willing to forgive flaws. But
maybe you can be subtle when it suits you.
yeah, you know how unfun that was, buddy? Let me sum it up for you. It wasn't fun. I did not enjoy it. Oh, I'm just teleporting around.
I'll never get used to how all this works.
Me neither, Cole. Me neither.
Mr. Black. Been a while. Last time we saw each other would have been... Let me see.
When I stole the corner gun.
Ah, yes. When you stole my corner gun for Robert Ramsey. Really, I should just have killed you on the spot. I'd feel so much better about everything.
Okay. He's like, I should have killed you. And he's like, yes. Yes. It's like, oh, that's it? Okay.
Why don't you? You're so exquisite. So flawless in the way you ruined me in my company. I wanted to even the playing field a little. Do something similar to Ramsey. And I racked my brains and I just couldn't think of who would be the best man for the job. Then it occurred to me.
Me? I'm Ramsey's head of security. Why would I work for you?
It's a very good question, Cole. It would be an even better answer if we can get an answer. I'd be really on board to hear why.
Every man has his price, Black. Especially you.
I'm paid well.
Yes, but not as well as you'd like to be. Not as well as you could be.
It's not about the money.
That old chestnut. Okay, fine. And how about this? According to my sources, Ramsey has a surprisingly accurate record of your criminal history, far more so than the police. Seems to me he's got you over a bit of a barrel. Work for him or go to prison. The way I see it, Mr. Black, you're his bitch.
You sound jealous.
About not being the guy who makes you his bitch? Man, that's some mental gymnastics if I ever heard it, but, you know, let's just jog right past that. Mentally and figuratively, I guess.
I envy no man, Black. If someone has something I want, I take it for myself. So here's my offer, and I'll only make it once. You work for me, not Ramsey. I devise a plan to get Ramsey's Pandora device, and you carry it out. You name your price within reason, and if you're successful, I'll forget about the whole corner gun fiasco, and we'll both be on our merry way. How does that sound?
If I refuse?
You're alive because you're useful, Black. Don't get any ideas.
No.
Excuse me.
I said no.
I'm not sure I've been clear enough here, Black.
Oh, you've been clear. But I refuse your offer, Howard. I'll not work for you. I'll never work for you. I'll not carry out this little plan of yours. I don't agree to any of it. I refuse.
Ugh. Puppet Man. Yep, Puppet Master, yep. Puppet Man. Yeah, I get it. I'll just sleeping off the gas again. Hey there, Cole. Getting gas that often really can't be good for you. Puppet Man. Yeah, I get you. Oh, I think we're right where we were before, right? Wait, have I seen this stuff? I think we've seen this stuff before. Yeah. Yeah, because this is like right where we passed out before.
You've spent so much time, so much energy figuring out who's to blame, yet you never stop to consider yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I'm usually the first one to blame me, but I guess not in this instance.
What the fuck? Ramsey! What's going on?
I'm, how to put it, closing the asylum.
How are you doing this? What is this place?
Puppet Man. Puppet Master. Puppet Man. Man.
Again. What's it all about this time?
Puppet Man. I think it has to do something with Puppet Master. Not the cheesy horror film franchise either, just the... Ooh, what is that? What is that, pizza made out of, like, cement? Ah, here we go. This will probably be alliterative. Implanting memories. After the breakthrough made in 2013, a team of researchers led by Susumu Tonegawa, winner of the Nobel Prize for Physiology or Medicine in 1987, managed to implant a false fear-related memory directly into a mouse's brain. The implications of such memory editing in human test subjects was immediately clear, particularly in patients suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. Co-author of Tonegawa's study, Steve Ramirez, says we can begin asking questions that were once the realm of philosophy. Yet the scientific community remains divided on just how ethical such experiments would be. If painful memories can be simply wiped from a person's mind, to what extent might it alter our natural psychological coping mechanisms? To what extent would it change the very nature of who that person is? And to what extent could it interfere with what it means to be human? I want to go out on I just want to take a second here and just say that it is extremely difficult to read those things while there are people just say Puppet Master. Oh, and another thing before I take another step, that achievement we got for right before the last section at the end there, Ghost Warrior, reached the meeting spot in the marshes without raising an alarm. 6% of players have that achievement. 6%. I'm not proud of that. I'm using more of that. That's how terrible the stealth sections are designed. A body found in a warehouse. The body of a 40-year-old man was found in an abandoned warehouse near Route 10 on Monday. Detective Chief Inspector Edwin Hughes said it appears that the victim was shot from close range, but we don't yet know how long the body was there before we found it. The autopsy is scheduled on Friday, but it's quite possible that we have a murder case on our hands. No specific details about the victim's identity have yet been released. Puppet Man, Puppet Master, Puppet Man. You know what? Okay. All right. Puppet Man. That being said, that's all the time I have for this episode today. Thank you everybody so much for joining me. Another exciting look into the world of Get Even. Had a lot of complaints about the stealth today, but apart from that, like I still want to say that the story itself is fun and intriguing, but a lot more of the other aspects of the game are starting to fall by the wayside in a not so great way. I'm still enjoying the game. Not like superbly, but as a whole, it's still been a fun experience, but that's all the time I have for this episode today. So if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, get subscribed. Let me know down in the comment section below what you thought about my gameplay, my commentary, or anything else in general. That being said, thanks for watching, and as usual, I'll catch you all on the flip side.